I did something stupid. Oh yeah, pull the plastic off of that knife and put it in the trash. I'm gonna let this cool down more. I'm just gonna wait for people to get on here. I know it's early. I don't care. No one, so I'm making one. I'm excited. Still, what's up, man? I'm so there. I'm back. Okay, sorry, I was lagging there for a sec. That was the reason I was lagging. As some people may know, and still, I don't know if you know, I got Charlie Carter, such a great man, gave me two molds for soft baits, plastics. I'm not gonna show you what color it is. And I have this is what I did. That was stupid. I have no dyes or anything. This is just remelt from a couple different colored worms thrown together. That's in this 6-inch stick bait. So I don't know what's going to look like. Hey, Brandon. Charlie Carter gave me a stick bait mold. I don't know if you knew that, Brandon. And another finesse worm. I'm letting that cool off. I'm going to demold it here live. I was too excited. But what I did that was stupid was I didn't have a microwave dedicated to soft plastic, so it stinks. Awesome, man. Thank you. So it sticks to high heaven in here, number one. Number two, I have no thermometer to check to see what the temperature of the plastic was. I just went by sight. So this may look like crap. These may actually be good for somehow. So just waiting for the plastic to cool down a little bit more. Not the plastic, the mold. You want to say hi to people?
Hi.
And for those of you that are in the know, I'm feeling better since I have my medication. So okay, I was able to get it yesterday. Praise God. Jen's parents helped us with that. So no more seizures for this guy. Right, Oreo? So what to talk about until this is cooled off? I had miscellaneous, baits in this bag, and I just grabbed a small handful enough that I thought would fill this here, and I barely had enough plastic. So chopped them up and rubbed a little bit of oil on them, not worm oil, cooking. Gotta use what you gotta use, right? And we're gonna see how it turned out. It'll probably look like crap, I'll be honest with you, because I poured these in, not inject, and I don't know. So, and I did preheat the mold, so I will show you the color. I mean, it's not too hot; I can't handle it, but that's the color we're working with. See, I even topped off the sprues without making a mess. I learned quickly from watching people. Whew, still kind of toasty. The one bait that I chopped up in here was actually not a worm at all. It is one of those old style rage fuzzy thingies um, that was like nothing but black glitter and silver glitter, large flake together. So it's going to be interesting to really see what happens when I open this. If it turns out what's going to look like with the sticky worm. I'm keep, should I wait longer? I'm really excited. This is my first demold.
I would because it's still hot.
Life is always stopping me from doing something stupid.
But it's hot and then mess
Well,
it
it's
up.
going to be hot a little bit.
But still, you want to cool down. Or you want to reheat it again.
That's because I didn't hit the plastic even close enough. I had like air bubble med break. All I did was take the wing nut off. Oh, that gave me a bowl. That bowl right there, filled with cold water. Oh, I know. There for a while until I had my seizure medications handled. A few years ago, I wasn't allowed to drive. Now that they're handled, I'm allowed to drive. I just wasn't the past few days because, I didn't have my medicine and I won't drive without it. I didn't have it for 3 days, and then I end up, yesterday having a seizure, and now I'm fine. As soon as I got my medicine yesterday, I took it and instantly. Am I allowed to unmold yet, honey?
Whatever.
I got permission, guys. I don't know why I'm putting the gloves back on. Of course it doesn't want to come apart. I need a butter knife. Something wider than this. Well, I'm making another butter knife dirty. I'm sorry. Do you know how bad I want to turn one of these into a fishing lure? But if I do, I'll have my rear end handed to me. Okay. Maybe it'd be better if I lay it flat. Come on. Are you going to stay stuck forever? I'm trying to be gentle with you. Oh, God bless you still. All right. You ready still? Like I said, this is probably crap. And Mr. Carter, when you watch this later, if you do, or any of you other soft plastic guys, I am sorry that I didn't do what I should have done. Keep that microwave open so it gets defunct. I didn't open it completely. Oh, heck no. Well, 2 out of 4 ain't bad, right? Here, let me get you. As you can see, these two. Okay, those two then had too much oil on this. All right. Yay, I have a success on this one. If I stop shaking. Man, I got too much of a glare on here. Honey, I did not put any scent on them yet. They're going to stink. I got too much. Let's put that in there. This one turned out good too. So, half of them turned out okay. Right? Which is really funny. The first one and the last one, 6 inches. See, if I had a thermometer and it probably would have turned out a lot better. Oh, I need it. So, I got too much oil on that. Thank you. Can I have a dry one? They're 6 inch. This is a 6 inch mold, and I got a 6 inch finesse mold.
What do you want to do with these?
Just put it in the cup that's outside. I'll figure out what to do. Maybe I'll remelt some more after I get a microwave. I'll just put it apart, of the remilled pack stock. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing with that there. I have stuff in the cup out there that was left over from pouring these. So I used way too much. That's what I'm going to be doing, Brandon, after Christmas and stuff. Maybe. So, God willing. Or at least when the hospital bill is paid off, I should say. So. Take care of that first. I just realized I could do core shots with these. I was wondering why that had like a little dinky dink to it. Where did I put my wing nut? I am the wing nut, I know. Now, am I going to use these two? I don't know. These are really soft when they're first done. I got some of this oil off here. Let me dry them off some more. Let me get another look at them. Weird. I was impatient. Yes, I know. I'm going to pull the screw off here. Okay. Oops. See, I got a little tail there. Just pull that off too. So it looks like a normal Senko. Because that's where I can make my own rods out of coat hangers to do core shots, which I am not going to even try yet. One thing at a time. I'm really double checking. I'm looking for any kind of air bubbles or anything that might be wrong with these too. I know I'm just starting this and I'm already anal, but oh well. So, all right. Oop. Try it off some more. Okay. Too much light glare. Dang nabbit. Sorry, trying not to burp. You see that some of that large flake in there from that other stuff. Yeah, the worms I used were like a green, browns, and one white one. So I lightened it up a little bit. And the one that was clear just with a crap load of that large flake. But hey, not bad for the first try, right? Dinky, dinky, dinky. Again, to all the soft plastic guys, sorry I did not have patience. I couldn't. I mean, I have had these molds for what? 2-3 weeks? And I just couldn't wait any longer. So these are the first soft plastics I have ever done. You guys got to see them. And it's only going to go up from here. I mean, when I finally get plastisol, I'm going to be doing, I'll be doing a lot of, what am I trying to say? Since dyes are expensive and stuff, I'm just going to probably do a lot of glitter baits and use some of the mica powder that I already do have. Because that mica powder I have, I'll mix with paint, shoot through the airbrush. You know, it's called Pearl X. I can use that with soft plastics too, so double whammy. I mean, I don't have a lot, but I can use it. I'm going to fish these two. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to fish those two baits. That turned out. The other ones that did not turn out are just going to go into a remelt. God bless you, buddy. You too. So, yeah, I'll use these. Ow. That hurt. Oh, I should have remelted that with it. Oh. Found something out in the shed I wanted to modify. I didn't realize there was a soft plastic in there with it. I'm trying to lay these straight here on the table and let them cure up a bit. So I know that's what you're supposed to do. I don't have a cookie sheet ready for this. Trying not to sneeze on you. And one thing I'm also going to do is with that finesse worm mold. Once I get normal plastisol, I got glow in the dark powder out there that I can mix with paints, and I will mix it with the plastisol and see what can happen with walleyes with those finesse worms. So hopefully they turn out cool. I don't know. I know my thing just did that. So I ain't gonna go fishing now with them. It's like 27 degrees. But now I want to do more. I need plastisol. So it'll come. And Lord will see to it. It'll come. Smells like old plastic in here. Phew. I already got scents. I don't have it right now, but I got scents I'm gonna want to use when I'm gonna want to get. And it's not gonna be your typical stuff. So it's gonna be very unusual. Something we used to do years ago. We used to make the scent up ourselves when I was a kid. Well, not really a kid, a teenager. And we would spray it on our baits, solid plastics or otherwise. I haven't done it in years, but if I see it at Bass Pro Shops, they have every single ingredient I need. So it gonna stink, I'll tell you that. It's only gonna have a little touch of. It might have a touch of garlic in it, and if I remember correctly, it barely even used any garlic. Shad, crawl, and worm all thrown together. But in different mixtures, different amounts. Oh my gosh. They also still make that Dr. Juice stuff. So I might even do that with the baits. Who knows? I don't know. This is going to be an exciting new adventure. I think if I used an injector on this here, I would have had better success. So, I gotta wash my hands. I didn't wash my hands after that. So even though only 2 out of the 4 came out, I consider this a success. I'm taking it because it could have been much worse. Oh, tonight I will not. Unfortunately, I won't be on live stream. I got like I wanted to be. I'm gonna not be able to be here. I mean, at the house. Period. I'm gonna have to go pick up Jen at work at when the time is I'm supposed to be on. So 6 inches. The finesse worms are too. I didn't do the finesse worms. I only did this because the finesse worms I need to get a better clamp for that instead of a C clamp, you know. I don't want to use a C-clamp on that and mark everything up. And I can't thank Mr. Carter enough for these. This is a new venture for me. I kind of like that large flake in there. I knew what you meant, buddy. Yeah, they're 6 inches. The first thing I'm gonna probably do, like I said, glitter baits, but I have this large orange color shift type glitter. I'm gonna probably do that with. I have that. It's called green apple mica powder. I want to mix those two together and see what happens, and clear plastisol, and see if I can get something cool out of it. Because that large flake flashes like a gold, green, blue, and mostly orange. I would have to show it to you. I don't have it on any baits that are in here right now. All right, gave them to the town kids for Christmas. So, oh yeah. I'm gonna when it comes to stick worms, like these. Tell you one thing, I will not be using salt on them. Some people love them loaded with salt. I am not prepared for using salt, nor do I have bait salt. Um, because salt tends to give you a lot of air bubbles and stuff, and I don't have a vacuum chamber, so yeah. Still, I'll have. Well, obviously, Brandon, I'll make you some up. Still, I'll have to make you some up too. These are setting really good. I'm over here rolling them around. They're not as soft as they were. I say, man, they're flimsy for a freaking stick bait. After I use other stick baits to melt down, so they're setting up pretty good. There you go. See, now it's flimsy, but yeah, they're still setting up better. That's awesome. Should have used a razor blade to cut the sprue off because I'm not good at just plucking them off like Chris Jones. Yeah, when I'm ready to roll with everything, I'll let you guys know, and then you'll see a lot more of them. Oh, I know one I should do for you. I already got one planned for you, still black and gold. Yeah, in theory, but all the guys I see do it, even Chris Jones, when they add as much salt as some guys like to the baits, it just bubbles like crazy. And the more you stir it, the more it bubbles. Hey, Dave. So, Dave, I'll tell you what happened. Uh, I got very excited. I got sick of waiting to pour baits. See, Charlie Carter, such a good man, gave me 2 molds. This is a 6-inch stick bait, Senko, whatever you want to call it. 2 out of 4 turned out good. It was my first demolding, first time pouring plastic today. I didn't have a thermometer, and I used the household microwave, which I know I'm going to pay for later. So I'll show you what it is. Just a remelt. I didn't have no dyes or anything like that there. Just cut up a whole bunch of, not a whole bunch, but some other old stick baits up and stuff. And that's what came out today. That camera ain't focusing, is it? So yeah, They're still setting up a little bit. There's one. Let's see. Oh, no doubt. I thought I saw an air bubble. I'm already picky, and this is my first time. In time, when the Lord sees to it, I already know I have to get crappy molds. At least one. For some. I got some buddies that like doing crappies and catching crappies, and I'll have to, you know, another smaller fish. So. Oh, I'm going to fish with these two. When I get more, when I finally get plastisol and a microwave dedicated to soft plastics, and you know, I'll be making them. Don't worry. Hopefully that comes soon, but I gotta take care of some other things first. Man, the one bait I did use in this, Dave, which was really cool, was I forget the name of the bait. It was a rage, one of the striking rage tail things, but it had like it was like a buzzing shad or something like that. It was really stupid. I never caught a fish on one of those things. But I cut that up, melted it in with uh, some green and brown worms together, and that's where that large flake came from. That's in here, if you can see that there. The large silver and black. And then it has red, green, and yeah, where's the red? The reds got kind of lost. Oh wait, no, right there. So, and one thing that was really cool too, I know the big glitter tends to sink to the bottom sometimes. That didn't happen. I just realized that. Ooh, keep it straight, Ron. I'm trying to let them set up firm. When I first pulled them out, I was like, why do they feel like jelly worms? But they're setting up quite nice. The other two are just hilarious because it was nothing but a giant air pocket. Like you had like that much of a tail and like that much of a head, and in between nothing but an air pocket. It's like I don't know how that happened. If I had a thermometer and stuff, I'm sure it would have been better. But yeah, once I get going, you and Gregory, all my buddies are gonna be getting these, and I gotta get bait bags too. Don't know where to get them. I'm gonna have to ask Charlie Carter. He probably gets them from Barlow's. But yeah, it's gonna take a while till I get set up, rip roaring, ready to go. I was just, I had these for mold for like 2-3 weeks, and it's like I can't help but hold it in anymore. I got to do something. So I just went by sight and not temperature, and it's like, all right, the plastic's running, pour it. Merry Christmas to me. So sorry, I can't get over. I was actually able to do that. I was expecting 4 of them to turn out like crap, or at least maybe get one good one. Praise God, thank you, Lord Jesus. And I listened to Charlie Carter before I did anything. I preheated this mold, which was a good idea because there was actually condensation coming off of it, even though it was in the house. Here, condensation coming off of it on the outside and inside. So I listened to Mr. Carter. Always listen to your elders. Well, at least I do, because I cannot win a fight against any of them. Can I, Dave? Oh, while we're here, we're going to do a reveal since I'm not going to be able to be on live tonight, and I'm not sure about tomorrow. So give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. So somebody in this chat knows what this is. Um, I was blessed beyond belief the other day when I got the mail. I don't know if anybody remembers. I sent out only four baits to our good friend here, Double Hook, Dave. And yeah, Ron, I'll tell you a few jigs. I was like, okay, only four, one, a jig for each. Well, I will spare you the details of the arguments I lost. But I got loaded up with a lot of stickers. I got to put one on here yet. There's another sticker. Business card. Here, guys, I'm going to hold this here in front of the screen so you guys can get the QR code here. Pause it if you need to. Now, y'all, wait till you see this. Now, remember, I sent him four baits. Sorry for the bad hand. Four baits. All right, a jig for each. Now, he sends me this box, all that stuff, and 34 jigs. Now, since Dave's on here, these things are amazing. But I gotta admit something. Come here, little guy. I have never, come on, guys. This is my pinky nail. Hang on. I can't even hold this right. That's my pinky nail to this jig. Dave, I don't know how you did this. This is beyond awesome. If you guys can only see it in person. How do I use this? I'm not being a smart ass. Sorry. I just never used a jig this small. This is just whoa. All these baits in here are going to catch some serious fish. These little tiny ones here, I'm definitely going to have to get an ultralight and like 4-pound test. I don't know if that's going 4-pound test will even go through that eye. I don't know how to use that. Do I sabiki rig it or? Carp, really? Is it a way to bobber or just chuck it out there? Really? The smallest jigs I've ever used are like 16th-ounce ones. Wait, no. Those trout magnets. Where are they? 1/32. But these things, oh my gosh, these here. Did you guys see the sickle hook too? They all have sickle hooks, even those little tiny dudes. I can't tell you what my favorite is because I just can't. I mean, this here can resemble a darter, so can this one in the Susquehanna River, and then you got ones over here that are just the bright colors that I know I'm gonna nail some wallies on and other fish, and then ones that mimic shiners and shads. Here, hang on. They can mimic either one, whatever the fish thinks it is. I mean, you got this one right here. See that glitter? He does these heads himself too. See, I'm like so careful trying to use these things and even put them back in here. I'm like worried I'm going to hurt them. And then check out this bad boy. I got a few of them, 3 and 3 of them. I mean, these things, I'm just blown away. And those sickle hooks, I don't know if you guys ever have experience with sickle hooks. They dig, and they dig deep. And not just into the fish, but yourself as well. I'm in the same boat with you. But I can see in this box here, dude, I will be catching my. Since this coming year, I wanted to focus a lot on smaller fish species like crappie and stuff like that because it's one of my favorite fish to eat. But because of Dave and Corey, I've been wanting to catch some big ones. You know, ones that I can brag about and not say, hey, look at that thing. I can barely make a. I need like 3 of them to make a sandwich out of. You know, this. I mean, come on. I'm going to be catching my personal best crappie this in 2024, unless I get to go fishing before that on one crappie spot. But who knows? I mean, it's so stinking cute. Hang on. Why did I say cute? Here's another little tiny one, but this one has. I see me. I don't know if y'all can tell. I'm more. I have more experience what they call power fishing. You know, and don't worry. And yeah, don't worry. And finesse fishing too, especially and fishing for much larger fish. You know, fish that if I catch, I can catch bait with it basically. If I want, muskies, uh, largemouth and smallmouth, but muskies and walleyes. But this is the. I almost want to put one of each aside to save, just because they're just that dang awesome. I mean I just can't get over it. I mean look at the blue one. Oh, hang on. You gotta be able to see the head too. I can't believe I don't know how. I mean, Dave, I can't thank you enough either for this. If anybody wants some jigs, I know Dave's a busy man, making busier. These jigs are just absolutely amazing. I'm more happy when when this came in the mail. I was like, "Wait a minute, this is from Dave." Because before I even opened up the package, I was like, "What?" I felt hard play. I was like, "There's a box in here." Like all I did was send 4 baits. I gypped you. You sound like me. And this little black one, oh my gosh. So when in early spring and weather like this, I for some reason I love these black like marabou type jigs. You know, for any fish species. Okay, I'm not counting muskies. But like your bass, your walleye, your smallmouth, anything. And it just looks like a little leech or a little nymph in there just getting lost in the water. You know, but I never used one that small. Well, now though, I gotta get more weighted bobbers, floats, whatever you want to call it, cork. Dave, I can't thank you enough. I just absolutely love these. Love them, love them, love them. Got, I gotta show you guys this. Look at this little mini fire tiger. That is so cool. And then I have his slightly bigger brother here. See his brother, his big brother grew legs. I mean a tail. Rocket bobbers? Rocket bobbers. I gotta remember that. I've heard of rocket bobbers. Well, I'll be at Bass Pro Shops tomorrow, finishing up the Christmas shopping. Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm trying to remember if I showed everything. Here's just straight up chartreuse. If it's not chartreuse, it's a deuce. I'm just kidding. You can't. It's so bright you can't make it out. I'm sorry, guys. And it has a little bit of flash in there with it. Where do you get that fly tying material for these collars and stuff? I just love that stuff. It makes it nice and bulky. And no, Jen, these are mine.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. And these guys are going to turn me into a guy like EPF soon, Extreme Philly Fishing, where I'll just fish for tiny fish, any fish. I've been slowly getting there anyway, haven't I? I mean, heck, this year when I caught that long-nosed dace, I freaked out. And I was like, I caught a long-nosed dace, yay! Because I was fishing for bait. Never mind. It was weird. You had to be there. I threw it back. So, but yeah, get this man busier. He deserves it. Corey, when you watch this later, I mean, come on. So, alrighty. I think one thing I'm going to do this year, I know this is what I'm going to do this year. I know it, is I do have a mini tackle box that hardly has anything in it that I use for trout because I go trout fishing. I don't go trout fishing very often. But this year, I'm going to make it a challenge on myself to take that box. That has a few handmade spinners in it and, normal terminal tackle in it. I'll take that, but I am definitely taking this. And in that other box, I'm going to put some floats in it and stuff too. But I just can't wait. I know I'm going to get smacked on some of these with trout, even though I never used them before. I can't wait. Oh no. I can't find one of them. I've looked at all over the place except for the internet. I could look one for. I could find it on the internet, I guess. Oop. Where do I have room left on this thing to put a stick? I might have to put that on my shotgun or a rifle. And because I was looking for them before, I knew Hobby Lobby used to sell them, and they don't anymore. So, all right, now these feel like a real Senko. All right, dinky, 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 dinky. I probably won't catch anything on them today if I would take them fishing, but I am so tempted. So, I'm going to get off of here. I miss it. Oh, I'm going to have to take Jen to work soon. Thank you guys for tuning in and your continued support. It means the world to me. Thank you again, Dave, for those jigs. Anytime you and Gregory need anything, just let me know and I will hook you up. So, you or anybody else over there at Double Hook. You too, buddy. Be blessed. God bless each and every single one of you. Thank you for watching me. And remember, there's always Jen. There's always new hope in Christ.